So let's get it started off simple. Knock, knock. Wow, you guys are really just gonna roll with a knock, knock joke? Okay, shit. We got a good crowd, but honestly, I don't really like y'all. Not like you guys, just people. Like, y'all pimp fat people into having to be with each other, and I don't really like it that much. Like, oh, they're both chubby, it'll be cute. No, you're not some zookeeper trying to get manatees to fuck, okay? That's like if you saw two heroin addicts and said, oh, they would be perfect for each other. No, you know what, they'd be dead in a month, okay? Like, I've been starting to eat healthy, you know, fucking, stop. You don't care, okay? Fucking carrots and shit, like, I'm starting to understand why you hot girls are so sad all the time. It's not fun. So for me, like, right now, my ideal girl has the same diet plan as a pet rabbit. And I don't really need a girl I can get seconds with. So, like, well, I need a kale-eating bitch that's just gonna make me feel awful during every meal. I wanna feel insecure every time I eat. Because the worst thing about it is just like the judgment you get when you're in public. Like when I'm on a date with a skinny girl, you know, which happens all the time. That wasn't a joke. This is what I'm talking about, man. That's exactly what I'm saying. No. They'll come up to you, they'll like see you like you're a UFO. They'll like look around, see if anyone else is seeing this shit too. And they'll go up to the girl and be like, excuse me, ma'am, just blink twice if you're being held hostage. I will take you away from this. She's like, no, we're on a date. And he's like, oh, some Make-A-Wish kind of thing, okay. And now, just by that, this dude's planted the seed in her head like, oh, shit, maybe I can do better than this. I'm like, you know how long it took to tell this, like, convince this girl she's on my level? You're just gonna ruin this for me? I just don't like it, man. You know what else I don't like? The drug bath salts needs a more intense name. Like, if you guys don't know, I'll get you familiar with the drug. Some dude got high on it a few years ago, and you know, he did what we all usually do when we get high, right? He ate somebody's face. So, you know, after something like that happens, maybe, hey, let's amp it up. Maybe not have it be the name of something you could buy at Bath and Body Works. I don't know. Shout out to the cartel's marketing team, though. They're doing a hell of a job. Because, I mean, if you go up to somebody and be like, hey, man, you want to try some bath salts? Be like, shit, yeah, man, I'm kind of stressed. That sounds relaxing. Next thing you know, you're in your neighbor's house at 3 a.m. choking out their parakeet. Like, I am the chosen one, like, before we get to that step, I just want some hesitation, okay? Maybe we should amp it up a little bit. Like, hey man, you want to try some murder rocks? Oh, shit. No, what about some zombie stones? Some cannibal crystals? You know, I'm probably just gonna go home and tell my parents I love them. No, but that shit happened in Florida, which is, like, really crazy, because, really? That place is never in the news. I feel like I'm giving too much love to this side. I just want to meet the first psychopath that discovered Florida. Like, let's imagine uncivilized Florida for a sec. No roads, no buildings, just like swamps, humidity, and alligators. And some dude found that shit like, yo, this is home. What? Now we gotta pretend to be sad every year when it's the hurricane season. Nope, not me. No way. These people have the audacity to really get on the news like, we just never saw it coming. I'm sorry, did you think the weather wasn't gonna happen this year, man? Because that shit's basically on a loop, okay? if you choose to live in a place where there's like reoccurring natural disasters, at least have like an upside to it so there's balance. Like California. California is on fire every day. And they can still charge you $3,000 a month for a studio. Like, that's not even it. They got earthquakes, mudslides, fucking Jake Paul. But you're like, oh, well, they also had beaches, Instagram models, and fucking in and out. So you see those, and you're like, well, I can handle a few tectonic movements, you know? The only places I'll never understand where people live is any state that's been on the show Storm Chasers. Basically like Tornado Alley, if you guys know that shit. Useless. Oklahoma? Hey, why? Why, man? Imagine living in a state where everything you own or have earned in life can just be instantly erased. By wind. You can be killed by wind in Oklahoma, and they still just, look, I'm gonna take my chances. Hey, man, what's the upside here? Only the freshest corn you'll ever eat. Like, no, dude. I'll never understand it. Anyways, that's my time, guys. Thank you so much.